Shu, what's up?
What's goody? What's goody? Champ. What up?
What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Just grinding. We was just talking about Jalen Phillips, man. He's too big for you to get work with, right?
Is Jalen Phillips? How much he weigh?
He been in the gym with you. Sometimes you don't know him.
Oh, Jalen. Oh, yeah. No. Me and Jalen, actually, no, he's pretty good. I like him. I never got work with him, though. But nah, hey, he working in the lab, man.
That's what I
hey, he got some potential,
They just gave him an award. Top Rank gave him an award for the most improved fighter of the month for August. And I've been seeing it, bro. Like, I know he lost to Abdullah Mason and somebody else. But obviously, those are standout fighters that he lost to. But he been sharpening up. Last time I see him sparring there, man, he cut somebody up. I ain't gonna say no names, but he was cutting them up.
Hey, I like the work that he's doing with Bullet. Bullet got him really sharp and, building his confidence and everything. And, he's coming in strong this next fight, September 23rd. He got his rematch coming up. So
that ain't what Danny wanted to hear, because that's Danny boy, Antoine Cobb.
Hey, no. That's my boy too. I'm just saying it's gonna be a good fight between the two because I'm in my boy Antoine Cobbs. He bring what he bring to the table, but I'm in the lab with Jalen right now, and I'm seeing what he's bringing to the table. And hey, man, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a real good fight.
Nah, I'm hearing he dedicating the fight to a special someone, so we'll see. Right, Danny?
Who you talking about, Antoine or Jalen?
Jalen.
I don't know. Like, you asking me, boy. I don't know shit, man. I know I'm gonna be there September 23rd, and that's that. What the fuck?
So how's Cobbs looking in the gym? Wasn't you in Houston with him?
Man, yeah. We don't talk about y'all talk about what going on in the gym. We don't talk about what going on in the gym. My boy, nah.
He want to talk about what going on in the gym, though.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll say this: Shakur was impressed with the sparring. So. If Core impressed, I'm impressed,
So, Shu, man, you're back in Vegas.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, you're loving training out here, or what's causing you to come out here West Coast instead of the East?
Oh, no, definitely
Especially
it's the
with
training.
This fight, right? Because your fight is going to be in Newark, so it would have been just a hop over the bridge.
Yeah, no, definitely. But for me, it's like I like being more than ready. Like, the weather conditions and everything, and then, the treacherous heat and the mountains and stuff.
You think that's a good picture? Or couldn't they use the
they
better
gotta
picture?
Update me, come on. I got a bunch of pro pictures and stuff now, man.
I said, go with the shaved eyebrow. He trying to wow out. He from New York.
Son.
That's just bad shading. You
dude. Yeah, man. You gotta update the picture. You got two professional pictures of the other dudes next to me, man. Update me a little bit.
Let me ask you.
I got a chin here now. Look, come on. I've been working hard for this, man.
Right. Sure, let me ask you.
We're going to tell Jimmy.
Have you seen the door at Top Rank?
The new door. Yeah.
What
definitely.
you thinking?
Yeah, that's dope. I'm in due time, I'm going to definitely see my face up there. But
sure.
I'm do what I gotta do to work to there. But it look beautiful though. Everybody that's up there, all my people. I see some of my boys up there, everything, Keyshawn and Jared and all them. Like they doing their thing, and it looks sweet. I like that new door they got up there.
Yo, how they take down Fury, man?
Fury, he in and out, man.
But I think it's more so, like you said, because he's in and out. Like, it's more so they don't really know what his next move is for real. So, they just like,
and
for the meantime.
And you got to show love to the dudes that's coming in
That's coming up, right, exactly. So, in the meantime, let's just get these other guys some little shine. So, I respect it.
Obviously, with you transitioning training camps out here, you don't even got to worry about sparring because just showing up to Top Rank is always someone there.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm out here, like I was explaining, like the treacherous conditions, the heat and everything, and we run up these mountains. You're not getting all of that in New York. And then on top of that, all of the like big name fighters that want that work, they all come out here to spar, and it's like the best place to be. I assume I'm gonna move out here, to be honest. Like I really want to invest a lot of my boxing career, a lot of my time out here training and becoming the best fighter I can be.
That's amazing, and I think that's an intelligent decision because Danny says it all the time, and you're gonna find a plethora of work out here. Like you said, the conditions are to get you fight ready. But they're keeping you ready at Top Rank, or should I say busy, man? It feels like every month, no?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like every other month at times. I definitely love the activity because of the fact that I know the more active I am, the better I get. I'm a person that like to adjust. Like I can adjust to anything and every one of my opponents, and then I adjust even in my own style to where I want to add on certain things. And you know, I like the performances of my last fights, but like I like to just try to get better each and every time I step in that ring. So, you know, this is just the early stages of Shu Shu right now, man. Y'all gonna see much more of me. Y'all gonna see a lot, you know, different things that come in the ring every single time I fight. And yeah, man, this is just the beginning.
Yo, what's the spot? The vegan spot with the shakes?
Cafe
No Fur.
Yeah.
No Fur. I heard about that. That.
Oh, why
joint.
you vegan?
Yeah. I've been
Full vegan?
Well, nah, okay. Wait.
Only camp?
Yeah, no. So okay, I adopted the vegan diet. Like I only do the vegan with the food. Like I can't say that I'm vegan. I'm only on a plant-based diet because like I respect their culture. Like like I still wear fur coats. I still wear leather and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna say that I'm a vegan. So yeah, politically correct. I'm on a plant-based diet, and I've been on a plant-based diet for 5 years.
Wow.
Straight. This is a lifestyle though. This is not nothing that I just do for camp.
So wait a minute, you ain't even eating meat out of camp?
Nah, not at all.
Oh wow, because Tim Bradley used to do vegan for
For
camp.
camp, yeah. No, man, it's a lifestyle thing for me because I wanna, like, man, you gotta wanna enjoy life and live life properly. Like I wanna be able to grow old and be able to, breathe right and just move right and everything like that. And you're able to cure certain diseases and stuff like that with eating right. Like, if you have the medicine and everything like that, that's just it's a treatment. It's just treating you and treating you. You got to keep giving money and money. That's how, like, the pharmaceutical companies, that's how they get you. That's how they trap you in that, because you're just getting that treatment every single time you're hurting, you get a little ache. Like, nah, I want to cure myself. I don't want to feel like I'm being hustled out of my life. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take matters in my own hand and be vegan.
Damn, what sort of literature did you run across 5 years ago? Because aren't you 20?
25.
Okay, at 20, what changed your life like that?
Yeah, well,
That's a huge step.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it was funny because I went cold turkey with it too. That was tough. That was tough. I watched the documentary.
You used to get those headaches in the beginning?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like you get those withdrawals. It's like you a drug addict or something. Like, not for real, seriously. Like I had those crazy withdrawals, those cravings of like, one eat burgers and one eat pork and all of that type of stuff. Like I used to eat really bad. And when I watched this documentary, What the Health, on Netflix, with my dad, that changed my life. And mainly more so because I noticed, like, I used to always wonder, like, why you couldn't, reverse certain diseases just by taking all this medicine. You gotta take medicine all your life and pop these pills. And it just didn't seem like a life that I would want to have a chance to get into and cross over and have to experience when I get older. I didn't want to do that. And so it was more so like, man, I'm going cold turkey with it. And it was real rough in the beginning.
Expensive too.
It was, yeah. I mean, yeah. It depends on what you do, how you, like me. I like to cook food myself. I like to cook at home, and so I just buy whatever I can to cook at home. But yeah, no, man. Like in the beginning, it was real tough because a lot of vegan-friendly restaurants that have vegan options weren't around at the time. A lot of vegan restaurants, period, were not around at the time, and it wasn't like a fad. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't a trend yet. So it was real tough. But nowadays, it's super easy. Now I feel like they got it down to a science to where you can find places that have everything. Like they got these chicken sandwiches that taste like chicken, and these burgers and these chicken and waffles. And my favorite place out here in Vegas is called Vegan Nation. And that's on Carson, I believe. Somewhere on Carson, right by Fremont.
Nah, that Cafe No Fur milkshake. Not milk though.
Not milk. What is it, like almond milk or something?
Yeah,
Oat milk or something? Yeah,
almond ice cream shake. Ooh. I'm like, I don't know how they made it. That sucker good.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Real.
I be trying to tell people, man. Like I be trying to tell people, like, it's really good and y'all should try it. Even if y'all might not like it. No, for I feel like a lot of the vegan food, it tastes a lot better than a lot of food I used to eat. So in all of the stuff that you eat, like the meat and everything, you have to season it and everything with vegan stuff anyway. You got to season the stuff with vegan stuff anyway.
If you chilling with your friends and then y'all all hungry, it's like you gonna be the oddball out because it ain't nowhere there's vegan. It's hard to find vegan. We was just entertaining, like the owner of Spray Ground came out here and we didn't know nothing vegan. We had to Google, and everything was far. Obviously, you know, he's vegan, so he can find those things. He got apps and shit, but like,
right.
It wasn't as easy, man. Yeah. And then you feel uncomfortable. It's like, I'm hungry as hell, but you vegan. I didn't want to say nothing because you can't eat nothing.
Right. Nah, man. Listen, you just gotta just find those restaurants that have vegan options. Like, you know, I've always go to these, and whenever I have a friend. And, you know, we try to go out to eat something like that. Like, man, I got to go to a restaurant and have vegan options. And then, you know, we could both be happy. You know, that's just kind of how you got to play the field.
So what weight were you fighting as an amateur?
I used to fight at, I used to fight at 141. I used to fight at 132, 138. And then I finished off at 126.
And how long would you say you were at 126 as an amateur? Like
about a year, I would say, fully. About a year, maybe a little bit more than a year. Yeah, because 2020, it was a little bit more than a year.
And at that time, you were not vegan?
No, I was vegan. Oh, I've been vegan the whole time. Yeah, wow. I was vegan the whole time. And that's actually the reason why I was able to go down, to be honest. Like, you know, I used to just, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I was a little lazy when it came to, like, kind of going down to 26. Like, so many people for years, man, like, man, you should go down to 26, man. You small. But me, like, I just believed in my power so much, and I'm walking these bigger guys down. I'm beating these bigger guys down and everything. I'm like, man, I don't need to do none of that. Like, what's up? Like, I'm do that work. But, you know, it was right. That, honestly, like, because, like, you got to be smarter. When you know, you gotta really preserve your body, preserve your career and everything like that. And so it was the best thing for me to go down in weight so I can be able to, you know, really get that work and really feel stronger. And honestly, me being at 26, the work that I gotta get down to 26, it's no question that I'm gonna be in shape every single time I fight. So me being vegan as well, that was easy for me to, like, you know, chop down that weight in order to, like, make it comfortably.
Yeah, I was just trying to get at, like, does the vegan diet, is it going to give you unlimited years at 26, or do you see yourself moving up? Because guys like Ponce de Leon stood at featherweight forever. I don't know that Ponce moved up. And even Mares was in his division for a long time at 118 for a minute. So just, you know, are you the, because now, like you said, you spoke about fads and trends. The trend in boxing now is to undispute. It's no longer to stay there and be B-hop no more. Right. You know, so what do you want to do?
Well, for me, at this point of time right now, you know, I just want to just climb up in these ranks. And my main focus, my main strap right now, my main thing is to get the strap, you know, in due time. I'm taking my time, building my name, building my brand, and doing what I gotta do, you know, in order to be a household name. You know, when the time comes, in order to talk about the other belts and stuff like that, and unify, and then go undisputed and stuff like that, you know, then we'll talk about that. But as of right now, my main goal is just to work my way up the ranks, get up in them, you know, contender numbers and everything like that, top 10, and then you know, get that strap whenever the time is right.
What was the total amateur fights you had?
About 286.
Wow. Yeah. So when you say take your time, what does that mean? Because Shakur, and I'm not comparing you, but I'm just trying to, again, interpret correctly what you're saying. Like, Shakur became a champ at what, 13-0? Is that considered Russian to you?
It all depends for real, because you know, I get a different type of exposure. You know, if you know, with my fans and everything like that, and me being from New York and stuff like that. So even when I try to say, try to take my time, a little bit of that might be faster than what it could be, because people are just gonna like, oh, Shu Shu, I want to see you fight again. So I think it's more so of it could be probably like on a Shakur route. It could be a little later than that for real, because I noticed that Shakur, like, he really started to pick up, I think, in his 4th year as a pro. And I noticed a lot of the guys that come out in the Olympics and stuff like that, like, they really start to pick up their name and their stuff in their 4th year, 3rd or 4th year as a pro. So, you know, we're going to see. We're just going to fill it out. We're going to see. And then when the time is right, you know, when the time comes, then I guess, you know, I have a clearer answer to give you that to
Nah,
answer
and
that
to be
question.
champ,
clear,
it moves. It seems like that Core became champion his second year pro.
His second year.
So he turned pro 2017. He became champion 2019. It was
He
towards the
turned
end.
pro 27. Oh, you right. You
So
totally
it
right
was,
about that.
It was about 2.5 years into his career,
You're
but
totally right about
how
that
many
one.
how many fights he had in that first year?
in the first year, so he turned pro in April. 4 fights. 4 fights the first. So in 2017, 4 fights in 2018, and then he had 3 fights before in 2019 before fighting for the title.
Because it looks like Shu Shu's about to have a fight anniversary in 7 days, right? Would be the first fight. A year from your first fight, it looks like you fought October 9th of 2021.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Damn, not 7 days. We're a whole month away.
Whole month,
I'm out.
Word. That's I fought in October.
Shout out to Harding. Shout out to Harding. If it wasn't for you, I
that
wouldn't
was
forget.
on the Wilder Fury 3 undercard.
Yeah,
he made
October
his pro
9th.
debut.
Yeah, so you don't even have a full year as a pro yet.
Nah. So me, so in talks of me, taking my time and all that, I'm just starting, man. Like, what I mean? I don't even, we got to fill that out first before I even give y'all a clear answer on that question.
Now, I'm just, again, interested because of those amateur fights and people had high expectations in the amateurs for you, and then they took away your entire weight class, right? So,
Yeah, that was tough. I honestly felt like I was really comfortable at that 132 weight class, but I think them taking away the weight class was the best thing they could have did for me, because I didn't think that I was able to make 126. I probably wasn't even thinking about it really, of trying to even go down there, and me coming, I probably would have turned pro at like 130. Like, and I don't think that's a bad weight class for me, but 126 is a much better fit. And I just love the fact that I was able to get down there, and then I'm able to perform the way I do.
Having 4 fights now on ESPN.
Yeah.
How has Tim...
Three. My first fight wasn't on ESPN.
Okay.
Yeah.
How has Tim Bradley been with you in terms of criticism? He's gives his opinion.
100%. Yeah. Nah, Tim is real stone cold, and he keeps it 100. But as of right now, I'm keeping him happy.
Okay. So he hasn't said anything negative yet.
Well, I wouldn't say that he hasn't said. He has some little critiques here and there, but I'm not no finished product. I'm gonna continue to progress and keep getting better. And I appreciate any type of criticism that he has to say, whether if it's positive or negative. I don't really I'm with it all. Like if it's something that's gonna elevate my game, I'm all ears.
Shu, now you're the fight before the co-main event this time, right?
Yes.
So are you opening up on ESPN? Do you know, or
Nah, man, they only gonna have 2 slots on ESPN, the co-main and the main event. I wish I was able to have my first TV debut for this card. This is a huge card, but hey, my time gonna come. It
So
is what it is.
what is it on the app though?
It's on the app.
Okay.
I'm basically the main event on ESPN Plus.
Okay.
So that'll be exciting. Talk to me about just the other guys on that card. I know a lot of you have came up with each other and things like that. Obviously, Shakur main event.
Yeah.
Key is co-main event. You're on the card. Obviously, you and Cashflow been getting in working alongside each other for this camp. So just talk about some of the other guys to keep an eye out for September 23rd.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, man. Like you saying the names right there. Keyshawn Davis. I think he's about to come out here actually and finish off camp, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's going to finish off camp his last 2 weeks out here. And then yes, it's Cashflow. Me and Cash, man, we've been working on alongside with each other. We just went over to a gym and sparred some dudes and everything like that. But every morning we just in there just pushing each other each and every workout. We doing 3 a days, man. 3 workouts a day. Waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, putting in that work. And then Shakur Stevenson, I already know he grinding, doing his thing in the gym. He a gym rat, man. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. He that he gonna bring to the table. Got Jahad Tucker. You got another another New York King coming up, man. And I'm just super excited for this super card, because it's like how can I say, another showcase for ESPN Plus for the young guys. Like you saw, was it last weekend? Yes, it was last weekend with they had Jared Anderson, Tiger Johnson, Abdullah Mason. That whole card, that whole undercard was stacked with everybody that that's coming up. And I feel like Top Rank is like trying to put everybody on notice that the new generation is here to stay, and they're gonna come to take over boxing. And I think they're doing that again with my card as well.
Now, this is going to be your third fight in a row, scheduled 6-rounder. Yeah. Why the quick progression from 4 to 6?
You think it's quick? You think it's
quick? Nah. I think
2 fights at 4.
No, he got 4 fights at 4.
No, he only got his first 2.
Yeah.
And then his third and fourth fight was 6-rounders.
Oh, wow.
This about to be his third 6-rounder.
Yeah, it's usually 4 or 6 each round. So either 4 4-rounders or 6 6-rounders. Excuse me. Either 4 4-rounders or 4 6-rounders.
Yeah, you usually get a couple. Definitely getting more.
Well, I mean, to be honest, man, I don't like that or like the short rounds like that. I'm the type of fighter that get better as the rounds go. Like, I got the gas tank forward, and then plus, like I was saying earlier, I adjust. So the more rounds I get, the better I'm gonna be. I don't really care for the 4 rounds. That's why I wanted to get out of there quick. Give me a little 4 rounds just so I can get a little feel, but pick me up to them 6s, and soon I'm gonna be up to 8s as well too, for real, because like I just like to be able to like really dissect my opponents and beat them down. And I didn't even really get to touch the 6th round yet, but I'm more than ready for more than 6, more than 8, more than 12 right now.
Well, the last fight did go to 6. I mean, you just stopped him in the 6, right?
Nah. He ain't come out the corner.
He ain't come out the corner.
Nah, he ain't come out the corner when the bell rang.
Because they got it as a 6-round TKO.
Nah, the bell rang, but he just didn't come out the corner, so I don't really count that round.
Right, because it's like you never saw him. Yeah. You never threw a punch. Exactly. You never. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'll be interesting. I saw it because I was wondering. I was like, okay, you're fighting a 6-rounder, and I'm thinking, like, maybe it's the first one, but definitely 3 in a row. So
yeah.
David Maldonado in New York City says, "What's up, champ? Did you ever catch Hector Camacho Sr. fight when he was in his prime? And who wins at 140 between Teofimo Lopez versus Regis Prograis?"
First question. I never got a chance to see Hector Camacho fight ever, and I wish that was something that would have been a sight to see. But I never got a chance to watch that. And Regis Prograis and Teofimo, that's a good fight. I would love to see that matchup. I want to see Teo, because Teo did look pretty good his last fight. I probably want to see Teo in the ring one more time before I get to answer that question, to be honest. But, him and Regis will be a great fight, though.
I got Jason who says, "What's up, champ? Is Jason from Jersey. Have you considered commentating or creating your own podcast? Been listening to you during interviews, and it seems like you have a lot of good talent. A lot of good content.
Thank you.
Get that money in and out the ring."
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. People have been telling me that throughout, my career, and a lot recently, to be honest, actually. But I'm pretty interested in that. Anything, when it comes to commentating or anything like that. Like, I want to get into acting. I just want to do everything that's kind of like, I can really showcase my personality and talk and all the type of stuff. So I would definitely be into that.
That's what's up. We got James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas, says, "Christopher Colbert versus Frank Martin. Who you got?"
I love that fight, man. I love that matchup. I honestly feel like, as of right now, Frank Martin, he's coming up. He has some good performances his last few showcases. I feel like Chris Colbert, as of right now, he just has more experience, and I feel like that edge will show when it comes to the fight. But that fight could go either way, to be honest, because Martin
could punch.
Yeah,
man.
Martin could punch. Martin has he has momentum right now. He has that confidence, so that willpower can show and then he's going. Biap is going up in weight. Chris Colbert. He's going up in weight, and it's just like, I feel like he's gonna be able to handle himself in that weight class to fight Frank Martin, but it's just certain odds that I'm putting out there that's stacked against him at this point right now. But
honestly, Martin being Earl's fighter.
Yeah, it's
Earl's
a few
hot
odds.
Right now.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's a few odds stacked against Chris Colbert right now, but I feel like he'll be able to handle himself because of his experience. I want him to be able to bite down and do what he got to do. But it's gonna be a good fight, man.
Do you think he underestimated Henry Garcia, Hector Henry?
I don't want to say that. I hope not, to be honest. I hope that wasn't the case, because obviously he was last minute change up and everything after Robert Gutierrez he wasn't able to get in the ring and everything. But I hope that wasn't the case, honestly. I hope that, he still stayed humble and still stayed, focused on trying to get that work in, and then the fight just didn't go his way. But I feel like, it was just probably just little tweaks and little things that he just needed to change in order to win that fight, for the fight to go a different way. Because, Hector, he did do a good job in, calming B-Hop down, Chris Colbert down. We all call him B-Hop. That's his nickname out there in New York. So excuse me if I keep saying that. But yeah, I feel like he did a good job in doing that. But I honestly just feel like it was just the match of game plans. That's all it was. It was just like, BIP probably came with the wrong game plan, and Hector just capitalized and got the dub.
What do you think, or what did you think when you heard not just that B-Hop was going up to 35, but he for a one-off, like he going up to 35 just to
prove something,
right? Just to prove a point, because he bringing his ass back down. Like, do you agree with that?
I mean, it could be a pride thing. It could be for real. Like, if I'm gonna call it a spade. But hey man, when your back's against the wall, what you gonna do? So you might do some, crazy things, or you might do some things to where, man, I could do this even if I don't have to. I'm gonna show y'all, like, I'm still me. So I feel like he's just trying to prove a point, trying to send a message. Yep. That's my main thing for real, and I respect it. If him going up in weight class and fighting a dude like Frank Martin, which is a risky dude, he don't have to take this fight. He has no reason to do this fight whatsoever. Man. This is all started off of Twitter. Like, come on.
And people say you can't make a fight on Twitter. And they say you can't make a fight on Twitter.
I have to do this for real. But, hey, listen, I respect it. It is what it is. He going up fighting a dude like Frank Martin and everything like that, and trying to make some message.
He gonna definitely gain some clout, man, because that's Earl's fighter.
Yeah.
And he put him out there, you know what I mean? The whole way that this fight came about was basically Earl trying to insinuate people wouldn't fight Martin. Yeah. So, Colbert obviously stepped up to the plate. But do you think that that's enough motivation? Do you think the loss and now the fact that, he's trying to prove, like you said, like, does that motivate B-Hop to the level that he needs to be?
I think it should, because at this point right now, if he takes an L, it ain't going to be good for him. It's not going to really look good. You got a bunch of people trying to laugh at him and be negative and all that type of stuff. And then if he lose this fight, it's like, dang, you proving him right. Then it's like, you lose your value and everything like that. Like, nah, like I think that this right here, like, this is a must win type of situation for him. He has to. So he got to bring what he got to the table and get this dub.
Brandon in Houston says, what up, Shu? Thanks for coming on. Here's the scenario. Tell us what you do in this situation. One day you get to the gym.
What and the hell? Who sent this?
And open your bag, and inside is an envelope. In this envelope, there is a contract that offers you 13.6, not just 13.
Why so specific?
I don't know. $13.6 million. But in order to receive the money, you have to agree to leave that gym immediately and also never set foot in another boxing gym ever again. What does Shu Shu Carrington do with this contract?
Hey, man.
Champ, 13.6 a lot of fucking
Hold on.
millions,
I got to think about that because I do love the sport, right?
Yo, I mean, shit.
I do love the game.
You 4-0 right now. 13 mil. Like, there's some fighters, honestly, that they haven't made 13.6 million in their entire career.
Shu, how old are you right now?
25.
Bro, you could fucking go be in the UFC or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You young enough.
I go have some fun, right?
13 mil.
I do love the game, man. Listen, man. This is not nothing that I just do that just for the money, bro. I don't do this for the money. I do this because I really love the game. Like, a lot of people be telling me, like, yo, if you was rich and everything, would you still do this? Yeah, I still do this. 13 mil though. That's crazy. That's something that I gotta think about though.
I'm going to put it to you like this for some perspective, though. Jake Paul made 40 last year. He's still fighting.
Yeah, man. He still love the game. But he said to stick. He said to, like, I can't step in the gym ever again.
No, I know.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know.
But then again, how many people is touching?
That's what I'm saying. 13.6 million. There's fighters right now.
A lot of fighters that don't touch like that.
I can name 24 probably off the top of my head that their career did not end with 13.6 million, let alone and I ain't even talking about bank, because I know Uncle Sam taking a cut, your manager. I'm talking about It's gonna be hard to find you 24 fighters that fight purses. They fight purses add up to 13.6 million for a whole career.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough because
that's a lot of bread.
I love the game. That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be walking away from my love, but I'll take the bread. Let's
go.
I'll take the bread.
Let's go.
That's a lot of bread, man.
Y'all
Come back under another name and
y'all
shit.
heard it here first. Hey, yeah.
Nah, my name is Shu Shu. Is you.
Hey, look, he could pass off as a Cuban. Look, King Kong.
Man, got it.
King Kong like 54, yo.
That's true.
Hey, look, you just let it grow a little
you gotta
bit.
do-
And look, Andy
man.
Cruz, look. Hey, Shu, you just let it grow.
Just let it grow.
He
huh?
ain't Shu Shu, he Andy Cruz. Just let the
Yeah.
hair grow.
Start hanging with Bobby Santos and shit.
Yeah, man, I gotta learn lift link, get real bilingual.
Right. Yo, what's the app Duolingo? You heard about that?
What's
Just
that?
an app. This girl been trying to like talk to me all sexy in Spanish. I'm reading this shit like, what the fuck? So it's an app that teaches you like multiple languages. It's free and everything.
Rosetta
Download
Stone,
it.
something like that. Huh?
Yeah, but you got to pay for that. Duolingo is free. It might be a little off, but you know.
It's free, so it's a little old. Well, that is all our questions, but I do want to ask you, obviously, today's topic was what's next for Tio. He made it clear that Arnold Barboza is a bum, and that's not who he wants to fight for the Heisman Trophy post fight.
Yeah, like afterwards. Yo, what's up? You getting on that card?
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, yeah, I could probably get on that card after.
What's
I
that,
get
a
this,
3-month turnaround? 2.5 month turnaround?
2.5 about, yeah, 2.5 about turnaround, yeah.
That ain't about nothing for you.
Nah, not at all. You see me, I'm always active. You know what I mean? I'm always there. Man, change my picture, man. Change my picture,
Bo
bruh.
did that. Bo
Come
did that.
on, man. He know what he doing. He gonna keep trolling me,
Yeah.
keep putting that up there too. I
So-
got you. We gonna see you outside. We gonna spar anyway.
Who do you think Tio got to fight on that day in order for it to be everything that he's saying? Because, he did insinuate it would be a pay-per-view.
No, insinuate is when you don't make clear. He made it clear. He made it clear.
Right,
Pay-per-view. You know what I mean? The whole nine.
Shoot, I don't know. For I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not sure who he should be fighting right now.
We saying Jose Ramirez. If he don't like Barboza,
I like that fight. I like Jose Ramirez. That's actually a good one. That's if he don't fight
because
Barboza.
Zepeda tied up now with Regis.
That's like
Right.
a West Coast fight, though.
It is.
You know what I mean?
And Tio's a New York fighter. You right. And that's too. And Ramirez got a big market.
Right.
So you right.
Yeah,
Would-
in Fresno, but
Would they?
that's
they're
like a
gonna
Vegas
lose.
fight. I
They're
feel
gonna.
like
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a Vegas fight for real.
I just don't know. You think Tio's fans gonna travel from New York? I don't know.
And he got a little base out here though in Vegas. When he fought at the casino.
resort?
Yeah.
Bro, that
It
was
was-
a tent.
Yeah, that bro. I mean, I feel you, but he got something.
Yeah.
But champ.
I said you
Big
talking about
room.
arena though. Okay,
Big
I give you.
room.
I give
No.
it.
I'm just saying. You got a fan base. Yo, I was there when he lost to George. Like, it's like Devin did that before you. It's like this your city. The big room hold 20,000.
He was in Florida. He was in New York.
No,
I mean,
but
he's
I'm
doing
saying-
good if he could sell tickets in Vegas too.
Bro,
think
but what
so.
I'm saying
'Cause
is to fucking do a pay-per-view in
Pay-per-view,
New
bro.
York.
But that's what he's
and
saying though. I feel
20,000,
you.
that's hard.
Yeah,
No,
that's I
me
feel
too.
you.
That's why I said
Ryan,
Jose Ramirez.
I think Ryan. I think Ryan's a good one.
I just don't
They
know
not
that
gonna
they
do that fight though.
That's
You
what
don't
I'm
think
saying.
so?
Nah, he ain't gonna do that.
We just saw him yesterday. He was
He was here.
He was playing golf. He had a
Man,
tea time.
I would love, man, once these dudes start fighting each other, man, I would love it. But I honestly don't feel like they're going to do that. You know what I feel like at this point? They are trying to become like real, like superstars. Like these guys are stars right now. I don't feel like they're superstars just yet. And I feel like that's what they're working towards. They're still young. They still got time. They really do still got time. Look at Errol, like Errol and Bud, like they're in their 30s. I feel like I hope they don't wait that long, but they still got that time to work to get to a certain point to where they're superstars. And I feel like that's when they're gonna start fighting each other and everything like that. And I hope that it's not overdue by the time that comes. But that's what I feel like they're doing. And I don't feel like they're gonna fight anytime soon right now. Honestly, I hope if they do, they do. Scrap. I like it. I want to see it.
Yo, so
But if they don't, that's what I feel like they're doing.
So what's up, champ? You think you and Bro Basie one day?
Yeah. If he's still in that weight class, he's still doing his thing and working to the top. Yeah, then me and him will definitely meet up in the top, 100%. Whoever.
I don't know that he'll be there.
I mean,
you think he could hold that weight that long?
I mean, he's a small dude though. I feel like he could. He's a shorter guy, he's small dude. I feel like he could, you know. And if Robisi, whoever's in the weight class, you know what I mean, whoever's gonna be at the top, it don't really matter for only any top name that's in the 126. They're gonna have to see me because I'm gonna be there, like you said, like I'm gonna be in 126. I'm gonna hold that weight class for a long time, as long as I want to be honest. Like, so whoever's gonna be at the top, they're gonna have to see me when the time comes.
Well, I think that is it. Daniel.
Nah, real quick. Give my laptop just died. I can't pull it up. Information for the express, for the bus.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Buses, yeah.
Wait,
I got
buses. What do you mean?
Yeah, man.
look,
I got
just
buses,
listen.
man. I got buses coming out to
from New York,
buses.
from New York
Party
to
buses.
Jersey.
They gonna have let me stop.
he turned it up, but yeah, we gonna
Party
turn
buses?
we gonna turn it up like party buses though. Like we're gonna have the buses all turned up from New York. Going to Jersey to watch the fights. We got about 3 buses going out there. You guys can hit up.
So do the buses come with the tickets or the
No,
buses
the buses don't come. The buses are separate from the ticket.
Okay.
Buses don't come with the ticket. But you guys can hit up team_Carrington on Instagram. And then September 23rd is the fight night. You guys go ahead and follow me, Bruce_Carrington on Instagram, B_Carrington1 on Twitter. And then you guys always know that I gotta promote my documentary out. There's Brownsville Born. You guys can watch that on brownsvilleborn.com. And y'all keep an eye on this crib, man. It's gonna be a real long journey, real entertaining journey. And I'm gonna always continue to try to give a crowd pleasing performance each and every time.
For sure, man. And I am your host, Nesta Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. YouTube family, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.